Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 240. Today we're going to look at the difference between arise and rise. Yeah, students often ask me, when should we use rise and when should we use arise? All right, so let's take a look at the first definition. First definition is with arise. We say this: if a situation or difficulty arises, it starts to exist, or one becomes aware of it. So it seems to have come out of nowhere, just kind of suddenly. All right, and let's look at let's go right to the first example. A serious problem arose while you were gone. So yeah, it started to exist. It came into existence. You became aware of it. So in this case, you should use arose or arise. Arose being the past tense, not rise. So you wouldn't say a serious problem rose while you were gone. You would say a serious problem arose while you were gone. Okay, let's look at the second one here. An organization or system starts or begins to develop. Okay, and let's look at the second example. In recent years, cryptocurrencies seem to have arisen out of nowhere. All right, so yeah, we could think of it's more like a system, like cryptocurrencies. Where did they come from? Well, what is that? So there's a lot of people that was like that. It was a system that seemed to just come out of nowhere. It seemed to appear out of nowhere. So in this case, again, we should use arise, not rise. All right, let's look at the next one. Get out of bed. Yeah, usually we say we arise with get out of bed. Here we got to have two examples for this one. When the prince kissed Sleeping Beauty, she arose from her deep sleep. All right, yeah, so basically like getting out of bed or waking up, getting up. Then we say that. So we say arise, not just rose. Okay. The next one we say. Oh no, wait. We have one more for arose too. Graham. She arose at 6 a.m. to feed the chickens. So she rose. So she got out of bed at 6 o'clock to feed the chickens. We wouldn't say she rose at 6 a.m. to feed the chickens. She arose. She got out of bed. She got awake. Got out. Okay. The next one. Stand up. All right, let's look at Grandpa arose from his rocking chair. Yeah, so Grandpa was probably sitting down, like, oh, he got up. He arose. He stood up to get out of the rocking chair. We wouldn't say Grandpa rose from his rocking chair. That sounds a little weird. It sounds a little confusing, too. Did he levitate? Did something pick him up in the air? Yeah, we'd probably say rose meaning like standing up in this case, so. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay, so now we're looking at the definitions of rise. All right, move upward. This is a very, very common one. To be honest, we probably hear rise a little bit more than arise for two of the meanings. This one, move upward, and also increase in size or amount, because this is in everyday use. So let's go to the next example here. When that child let go of his balloon, it rose in the air. So it moved upward. It went higher. So it rose. Here, not arose, but we should be using rose. Okay. The next one, voice. Voice is definitely always rise, not arose. So let's look at this example. She is able to make her voice rise to reach the high notes. Okay, very good. Let's continue. Again, this one, like I said, is probably the most common one. To increase in size or amount. So we usually say something rises some level or some number goes up. We will use rise, not arise. So here we say the price of gasoline is starting to rise again. Yeah, so out of all of these uses, this is probably the most common one. Prices or numbers are always going up. Use rise with that. Okay, and the last one here, rise in power or success. So let's look at the last example. He rose to the position of vice president in just 5 years. So he moved upward in success, or he might have moved upward in power. And this is probably in a company. Some companies have more than one vice president, too. Okay, anyway, I hope it's clear. I hope it was very informative, and I hope you can see a big difference between rise and arise. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.